Are you the only woman who's ever gone through that? It's not like you're the first one. With Mother's Day fast approaching, I wanted to share 5 of my most controversial takes on motherhood. The first one is that motherhood is hard. I remember a few weeks after giving birth, somebody asking me if I was enjoying motherhood. I was in the trenches of the trenches. I had never been so sleep deprived in my life. I had a colicky baby and very little clue of what I was doing. But in that moment, I felt like it was unacceptable for me to say, no, I'm not enjoying this. I miss sleeping. I miss seeing the lower part of my body. But now I'm 2.5 years in, and I'm getting to a point where I don't feel like I need to decorate my reality or align what I feel to what I think I should feel. Some of the reasons that motherhood is hard for me is because of just the labor that comes with having a baby. But outside of the physical labor that is required to take care of a baby, there is the mental load or the invisible load that is never talked about in our communities and is often not acknowledged. Oftentimes, the fathers are actually participating in tasks, but usually don't participate in the mental load associated with those tasks. The dad can usually change a diaper, but the mom is the one who knows how many diapers the child goes through in a day. The mom knows which diapers give the baby a rash and which diapers leak. The mom knows whether to buy the diapers in bulk or if the baby is about to upsize and it would be better to buy fewer diapers. The dad can feed the baby, but the mom knows how many pouches are needed to last the month. And the mom knows that the baby doesn't like the vegetable pouches, he prefers the fruit pouches. Usually the dad can dress the child, but the mom knows that, oh, the black pants no longer fit him. The mom knows that he needs 3 additional sets to get through the winter. The mom knows that we should only get sets that have a hat so that his ears don't get cold. The mom knows that he kicks the blanket off when he sleeps, so he needs a slip sack instead of a blanket. So things like that are the mental load that mothers carry. We are information processing machines, and it's exhausting. One of the key things I've learned in this motherhood journey is that I need to learn to separate the work of motherhood and motherhood. So it is more important for me to play with my son than to cook him a meal from scratch. I can outsource cooking, I can outsource laundry, but I can't outsource showing him love and affection. So those are the things that I need to focus on the most. My second controversial take is that I don't take advice from men about kids. Every time that I say I don't want more kids when I'm at work, the guys take it personally. They literally try to invalidate me and convince me otherwise. But the funny thing is that none of them have ever taken care of a child on their own. These are the kind of people that think maternity leave is a vacation. In majority of households, the experience of parenting between men and women is totally different. Men are usually afforded a lot of grace when it comes to parenting that women are not. If a man changes a diaper, people think he deserves an award for being a great dad. But for a woman, it's the bare minimum. And if a woman decided that she was never going to change any diapers, people would call her a bad mother. I really don't know how somebody who has never been pregnant and will never be pregnant can weigh in on the hardships of pregnancy and childbirth. I've had a guy who, when I raised my concerns about pregnancy, he said to me, are you the only woman who's ever gone through that? It's not like you're the first one. I'm not the only one, but does it mean that I need to sign up for challenges just because other women have endured through them? We have freedom of choice now. People think that the older generation had kids because they wanted to, but sometimes they didn't. And it shows up in the ways sometimes that they treat their children. Some parents are mean because they had kids and they didn't really want to be parents in the first place, but it was a societal expectation. Every time I come across Kelly Daring's TikToks, I'm reminded that it is better to regret not having children than to regret having children. The third one is that I believe that women should have the final say on the number of kids. The fact that we sacrifice our bodies and we sacrifice our lives to bring life into the world, I would think that's a pretty good reason to have a say on whether to have more kids or not. No matter how supportive your partner is, you as the woman will usually be doing most of the work when it comes to parenting. And also, you are the only one who's carrying the baby. And you will most likely be the one who's anticipating the baby's needs. You will probably be the one who takes time off work when the baby is sick. In all my 33 years of life, I have seen families where dads are involved, but I've never seen a family where the dad is the default parent. Most of the times, mothers are the ones that sacrifice themselves, and they sacrifice their careers and they sacrifice their dreams to be able to take care of their kids. I've never had a man say, I'm not going to take a promotion because it'll take away from the time I spend with my kids. I remember several years ago when my dad missed my graduation because he had to go to a meeting. So ladies, don't have kids for other people. Don't have kids because of societal expectations, especially when you're not ready and when you're not sure. The fourth thing is that I have an identity outside being a mom and I fight for it. There's Kamgura the mom and then there's Kamgura the person. And the person has her own interests, has her own likes, has her own hobbies. One thing that has helped me with this is the understanding that my son is not my whole life. He is just a part of my life. Motherhood is just a piece of the pie. It is not the whole pie. And over and above that, he is not an extension of me. He is his own person. Some of the signs that you might be losing yourself are if you struggle to spend money on yourself, or if you don't feel like you can go away without your child, or if you don't even know what you like and what you don't like. If you have nothing that interests you outside of your child. The reason we have the boy mom pandemic is because mothers don't have their own identities. Mothers are trying to heal their emotional traumas and fill voids with their children. I think it was Anna Nicole Smith who said that she had a baby because she wanted somebody to love her unconditionally. And that is a very bad reason to have a child, and it didn't end well for both of them. The thing is, if you self-abandon and you self-neglect in the name of love, you will also think that other people should do the same. And when they don't, you're going to start feeling betrayed. And the worst part is that you put your children in a position where they feel guilty when they leave or when they have to live their own lives. Their partners can't even come first because you want to come first. So remember, we are mothers, not martyrs. The fifth and final thing is that wanting time away from my child doesn't make me a bad mom. I learned this a lot from a creator named Chansey, and she's the type of mother who really outsources a lot of stuff, and she goes on solo vacations even as a mom of 4 kids. There was a time I went out on Mother's Day and somebody in my life couldn't understand why I wanted to spend time away from my child on Mother's Day. For me, that's the equivalent of celebrating Workers' Day at work because I'm with my son every day. So Mother's Day is about me. I've come to understand that my son deserves a happy mom, and a happy mom is one who pours into herself. I don't want to be a super mom. I just want to be a good mom.